महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि.
A human child is born totally helpless. It cannot help itself. This is a setup. A calf is born to a cow, and the calf will struggle and then it will be up on its legs. Amazing. On its legs it will be. Because it has to survive. All the predators are around. So the child is born and it is a living organism and it has a survival instinct. It wants to survive. But it has no clue to survive. It is absolutely helpless. Understand now? The helplessness is total. And the total helplessness, the child can die out of sheer fear. But it is compensated by, neutralized by its total trust in the person who cares for it. Maybe mother, maybe a foster mother. It doesn't have any option. It has to deliver itself to the care of that person, the caring person. This is very beautiful. Total helplessness and total trust. This is how you start your life. Total helplessness, total trust. Whom you can totally trust? Just think a little bit. Whom you can totally trust? The one who is all knowledge, one who is all Shakti, all power, and one who cannot say, I don't know, who won't say, I don't know, and or I can't do it. You know, so the child has a total trust. Total trust means the trusted person is all knowledge and all power, and there is no way of saying I don't know or I can't do it. I can't give you. I can't do it. If there is a being of all knowledge and almighty, this would be, if you know all knowledge, almighty, you don't have any choice. You won't have any distrust. Your trust will be total. That's all. Your trust is total. And therefore, the trusted person is all knowledge, almighty, without naming it, then as you grow up, there is a violation of trust. Correct? Violation of trust. The first thing is, there is no consistency in terms of physical presence. The all trust also includes that. The physical presence should be there always. Of the trusted person, all trust means consistency, being physically present, and that person cannot be. No mother can be. That itself is damaging. That is damaging consistency, the violation of trust. I don't know. The violation of trust. And the child happens to see an insect and goes to the mother. Because mother can take care of it. Goes to the mother. And then finds out in the language, whatever language, Puchi, insect. His mother comes. She screams. Violation of trust. Dwindling of trust. Confusion. Something wrong with me. Father comes. He doesn't scream, but he calls the security. And therefore, our gods, to start with your life, you start your life with gods of all knowledge, almighty. Then you discover to your dismay, they are not. And in the process, you pick up panic. You can understand what is this loneliness. It's all no fault of parents. And they're also ignorant, they also have their own problems. So you pick up a certain background. And the pain, etc., cannot be handled by the child. Therefore, it is kept away from the child. It is called avaranam. This avaranam is all the way. Avaranam is what we call unconscious. This avarana. Further avarana. And therefore, you are kept away, this unconscious, what they call unconscious, modern psychologists. Is kept away from your conscious mind. But it controls in the sense it manifests itself in the wake of situations conducive. So it manifests itself in the form of fear, in the form of anger, in the form of jealousy, in the form of hatred, motiveless hatred. So these are all emotions which you don't want to see in others or in yourself. But they are there. And these emotions can be traced to their background. If they can be traced to the background, you have an order. What is the order? Cause-effect order. Hetu-hetumad bhava. So there is a certain background and therefore this is a manifestation. It's huge. This is psychological order. The problem of a human being. It is not hunger, thirst. Therefore, animals are better off. They have to deal with only hunger, thirst. Some of the urges. Kaam ho gaya. I look at the world, very interesting world. The world of beings. The world of beings. Let us take the animals, you say. There are carnivorous animals. And these carnivorous animals are non-vegetarians. They are carnivorous. Like tiger, wolf. And they are living beings. They have a survival instinct. And they are programmed to be carnivorous. And they are hungry. What they have to do? They have to come out, look for a vegetarian animal, a herbivorous animal. A deer, a rabbit, an antelope, whatever that's available, a zebra. Come out and look for whatever that is available. Chase. And they all run. And you catch one. So a carnivorous animal, for its survival, it has to eat, it has to get one herbivorous animal, over, its job is over. Only one job. It looks to be, I may be wrong, a vegetarian, a herbivorous animal just lives by eating grass and leaves and plants. They have to graze for their survival. They have to come out. When we hear African jungles have got a lot of animals and all, there are no jungles. There are thousands of acres of grazing lands. Thousands of acres of grazing lands, plain lands. Because these herbivorous animals come out to graze. And they also should be able to run. When the predators go after them. And the predators are there in these plain lands only. They just live, lions live, tigers live, all of them live there, waiting for these fellows to come. They have to come. And they have to graze. And while grazing, they have to see this side, it's like Hindus, You live your life as a Hindu and then look around. Is there any predator? And so, there are predators. They destroy culture, they destroy civilization. They destroy religion, destroy spirituality, destroy everything. And the thing is, they think they are saving me. It's like that fellow who is pulling out the fish from the pond, one by one. He's pulling out the fish. And the man who invited this guy for lunch, and this fellow is doing this, the host, he comes and then says, "What are you doing?" "I am saving the fish from drowning." You know who is that fellow? He is a missionary. Okay? Saving the fish from drowning. The herbivorous animals have to do two jobs. One job is to find the food. It has to come out to graze. And then while grazing, two jobs. Who is there? Understand? And a human being has three jobs. What are the three jobs? One is, of course, to find your food and shelter, whatever, survival. And the second is, so survive against a lot of things from virus, bacteria, and in-laws. So you have to survive. Survive from all of them. That's not enough. You have to survive from yourself. You have to deal with yourself. You can be permanently sad because of your eyebrows. Because of your looks, because of your color, because of your height. This problem, only a human being has got. 3 jobs. Therefore, I think you are more evolved. Yes, true. More evolved, more responsibilities, more problems also. Intelligently to be handled. And you are given the faculty to think and resolve. To continue with the problem in spite of all evidence is what we call foolishness. There is no other definition of foolishness. Against all evidence, you continue the same problem. That's called foolishness. And therefore, the psychological order is a very critical order for a human being. And we need to understand it properly. It takes you for a ride. Then we have, once you are a human being, we have got new orders. Order of right and wrong, dharma, order of karma, based upon dharma, order with the help of which you understand things, an order of knowing, which includes memory, recollection, perception, one order. When I talk of this total order, you can understand your physical body is included in the physical order. Your anatomy is included in the biological order. Your medical situation, your health, etc., wellness is included in the physiological order. And your emotional life is included in the psychological order. You are not only included, you are sustained by this order. You are sustained by this order. Every emotion is sustained by this order. It is because of the order, and it is sustained by the order, and it cannot be any different. That is what order is. It cannot be any different. And therefore, that you feel lonely is all right, given the background. Okay? He is all right. You feel small, it is all right. That's how you will feel because of your background. That means you become bigger than your feeling. Because you are appreciating the total. And that means there is a wellness program in this. There is a wellness program. Appreciation of the total validates every feeling, every whiff of an emotion. More of this when we come back.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि